Hi, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to look at the battle of gaming between the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the Galaxy S25 Ultra. You probably already have your favorite. After finishing the video, let me know in the comments if you still feel the same. I remember when mobile gaming meant choppy frame rates and constant overheating, testing the Galaxy S25 Ultra felt different from the first minute of gameplay. The device maintained remarkably stable performance even during extended sessions of Genshin Impact, rarely dropping below 60 frames per second. But the most telling moment came when comparing it side by side with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. While both are incredibly powerful, they excel in different scenarios. The journey to find the true gaming champion reveals subtleties that benchmark charts alone can't capture. Let me walk you through what we discovered. You might see a high Geekbench score and assume it translates directly to gaming dominance, but that's not the full story. Synthetic benchmarks like Geekbench 6 give us a snapshot of raw CPU power, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max leads here with a single core score of 3,871. It also posts a strong multi-core result of 9,968. This suggests an advantage for tasks that rely heavily on a single processing core. However, gaming is a marathon, not a sprint. Sustained performance under load is what separates a good gaming phone from a great one. This is where the Galaxy S25 Ultra's multi-core architecture shines. Its score of 9,829 indicates strength in handling multiple tasks simultaneously, which is crucial for modern games that leverage AI, physics, and background processes. The real test is how these numbers translate to actual gameplay. A high single-core score doesn't guarantee smooth frames when the device heats up. We see this play out time and time again in scenarios where the phone must manage the game, background processes, and thermal output. Both phones have advanced cooling systems, the iPhone with its new vapor cooling system and the Galaxy with its vapor chamber, designed to ease thermal throttling. Next up, we'll look at the component that truly dictates gaming smoothness. The CPU sets the stage, but the GPU does the heavy lifting in gaming. The Galaxy S25 Ultra uses the Snapdragon 8 Elite's Adreno GPU, while the iPhone 17 Pro Max relies on its custom-designed graphics. This difference in architecture leads to a clear distinction in how they handle graphical workloads. In some GPU-focused benchmarks like 3DMark Solar Bay, the iPhone leads with 46.6 frames per second versus the Galaxy's 42.4 frames per second. This seems like a clear win for Apple's chip on the surface. It shows a strength in achieving higher peak frame rates in shorter synthetic tests. However, gaming performance is more refined than a single snapshot. The Wildlife Extreme test, which is a better stress test designed to simulate prolonged gaming sessions, tells a different story. Here, the S25 Ultra achieved 158.02 frames per second compared to the iPhone's 130.97 frames per second. This is a significant performance gap that favors the Galaxy when the hardware is pushed for an extended period. This result suggests the Adreno GPU is optimized for sustained rendering under heavy load, which is exactly what demanding games require. The architectural design of the Adreno 830 GPU is built to maintain a consistent performance level over time. This focus minimizes frame drops and stuttering during long play sessions. In contrast, a design that prioritizes peak performance might throttle sooner to manage heat, leading to a less consistent experience after the first few minutes. The architecture of the GPU directly influences how well it can maintain high frame rates without causing noticeable hitches in gameplay. Why does the S25 Ultra's Adreno 830 GPU outperform Apple's graphics in this real-world stress test? It's engineered for consistency over raw peak performance. This design philosophy matters more during an hour-long gaming session than in a quick benchmark run. For a mobile gamer, a smooth and stable frame rate from start to finish is the primary goal. The Galaxy's GPU appears to be tuned specifically for that sustained graphical load, offering a more reliable experience in the most demanding titles. That said, raw power is useless without endurance. Let's talk about battery life. A phone can have the fastest chip, but if it dies in 30 minutes, it's not a great gaming device. Battery life is a critical factor for mobile gamers. In testing, the iPhone 17 Pro Max demonstrated superior endurance, lasting 17 hours and 54 minutes. The Galaxy S25 Ultra lasted 14 hours and 27 minutes in the same test. That's a significant difference for all-day use away from a charger. However, the Galaxy fights back with much faster charging. Its 45-watt wired charging can replenish the battery to 71% in just 30 minutes. The iPhone 17 Pro Max, with its 35-watt wired charging, reaches 64% in the same time frame. This creates a different kind of endurance. For a gamer, the ability to take a short break and get a substantial charge can be more practical than a slightly longer total runtime. If you play in shorter bursts with breaks, the Galaxy's rapid charging is a major advantage. Thermal management is also a core part of endurance. A phone that overheats will throttle performance, ruining the gaming experience. Both devices have advanced cooling systems, but the efficiency of the chipset plays a role here too. The iPhone's A19 Pro chip is noted for its power efficiency, which contributes to its longer battery life. This efficiency helps it manage heat generation during sustained tasks. The Galaxy S25 Ultra's larger 5000 mAh battery, combined with its fast charging, presents a compelling case for gamers who prioritize quick recharges over absolute longevity. Benchmarks give us data, but the feel of the game is what truly matters. I tested both phones with Genshin Impact on high settings, monitoring frame rates and system responsiveness throughout extended play sessions. The goal was to see how numbers translated into the actual experience of playing a demanding game. The iPhone 17 Pro Max feels incredibly snappy in menus and lighter tasks thanks to its single-core CPU advantage. Navigating the game's interface and managing inventory feels instantaneous. However, during extended combat sequences with multiple particle effects on screen, the Galaxy S25 Ultra maintained a more consistent frame rate. The difference in smoothness was noticeable when the action became most intense. This consistency stems from the Snapdragon chip's ability to manage thermals and distribute the workload efficiently across its cores over time, preventing the stutters that can occur when a device begins to heat up. The displays also create distinct experiences. The Galaxy S25 Ultra's brighter panel, reaching 1860 nits, makes a significant difference in well-lit rooms. Colors appear more vibrant due to its wider color gamut coverage. The iPhone 17 Pro Max, with its slightly brighter 1899 nits display and superior anti-reflective coating, offers a distinct advantage for outdoor gaming. It reduces glare significantly, making on-screen elements clearer and reducing eye strain in bright ambient light. While the iPhone provides a more true-to-life color representation, the Galaxy's visuals are often more saturated and eye-catching. What's the real gaming experience difference between these flagship phones? The Galaxy S25 Ultra offers more stable performance in the most demanding, sustained scenarios. It is the better choice for long, competitive gaming sessions where consistent frame rates are critical. The iPhone 17 Pro Max provides a snappier feel in lighter tasks and superior outdoor visibility. Your choice depends on where and how you play most often. This leads to the final and perhaps most important question for any buyer. So is the Galaxy S25 Ultra the best gaming phone of 2025? For the gamer who prioritizes rock-solid, sustained performance in the most demanding titles, the evidence points to yes. Its victory isn't about winning every benchmark, but about winning the ones that count when you're deep in a game. The Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chip demonstrates remarkable consistency in graphics-intensive tasks, making it a more reliable choice for extended sessions where maintaining high frame rates is crucial. If your priority is long battery life and peak single-core speed for other tasks, the iPhone 17 Pro Max remains a formidable choice. But for pure, uninterrupted gaming power, the S25 Ultra has a compelling case. Subscribe for more side-by-side comparisons that help you cut through the marketing and find the right tech for you.